5 NBA legends. 5 journeys from heartbreak to history. Injuries, defeats, personal tragedies. They faced it all. But each rose again, proving the human spirit is undefeated. Today, we're diving into their stories to remind you, no matter how dark it gets, there's always one more shot. Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time.
Michael shakes the finger.
If I were going to pick the 3 or 4 best athletes I've ever seen play basketball, he'd be one of them. I think he's the best athlete I've ever seen play basketball, bar none.
Yet at 15, he was cut from his high school team. That rejection fueled his rise through college and into the NBA, where he redefined excellence. But in 1993, unimaginable heartbreak struck. His father, James Jordan, was murdered. Michael walked away from basketball, searching for answers and solace in baseball. However, the pull of the game and the memory of his father brought him back. In 1996, Jordan won the championship on Father's Day, collapsing into tears in the locker room. It was proof that from the deepest sorrow can come the greatest triumph.
But how much sweeter was this one?
Well, you know, I can't even put it in words. My father's like what it means to me. I know he's watching. To my wife, to my kids, to my mother, my brothers and sisters.
LeBron James came into the league labeled the chosen one.
Oh, great no-look to Zizic, who puts it home.
How about that?
LeBron against the long-armed Ariza. In trouble. Oh my!
Carrying the weight of a city, Cleveland, on his shoulders. But after a bitter finals loss in 2011 with Miami, critics claimed he couldn't perform under pressure. Therefore, he transformed his game, working on his post moves, his mindset, his leadership. By 2012, he won his first championship. Yet the true defining moment was 2016, back home in Cleveland. Down 3-1 in the finals against a record-breaking Warriors team, he led an impossible comeback.
Rattles in the second. Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions.
The block on Andre Iguodala became an instant symbol of redemption. And in that moment, he fulfilled a promise to bring a title to his hometown, proving the doubters wrong and rewriting history.
Curry back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James.
Derrick Rose, the youngest MVP in NBA history, seemed destined to carry Chicago back to the promised land. But a torn ACL in 2012 derailed everything.
Rose came down bad on his left foot. See him holding onto his knee.
Multiple knee injuries followed, and fans watched as a once explosive star lost his spark. However, the heart of Derrick Rose never quit. Battling through setbacks and traded between teams, many assumed his story was over. Then, on one memorable night in 2018, wearing a Timberwolves jersey, he dropped 50 points, tears streaming down his face.
Alter the shot. Minnesota's shot blocking has gotten so much better.
Rose, tough shot. To the Utah Jazz here tonight. I think Rose attacks, challenges Gobert, and Gobert couldn't get there.
It wasn't just a scoring feat, it was a testament to resilience. A message that even if you're not who you once were, you can still reinvent yourself and shine again.
Derrick Rose just keeps putting them in.
50.
A half a century for Derrick Rose here tonight. Exum has it blocked in the corner by who else? Derrick, 2011 MVP, Rose.
Everybody just streams out on the floor to greet him, showing the respect. And they know what he's lost and now what he's trying to find. What a great moment for Derrick Rose.
The journey to greatness is never without its setbacks. For Kobe Bryant, His early years with the Lakers were filled with potential but also growing pains. He fought through failures and fierce competition before becoming the face of a dynasty. At the start of the millennium, Kobe joined forces with Shaquille O'Neal to dominate the league, delivering 3 straight championships from 2000 to 2002. But after Shaq's departure, Kobe had to start over, proving that he could lead a team to the top. And in 2008, despite an MVP season, Kobe and the Lakers fell short of the ultimate prize, losing to the rival Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals.
House for 3. That's good. And House is fouled with 3.6 remaining, and the Celtics are going to take a 3-1 lead in these finals.
That heartbreak became his fuel. Over the next 2 years, Kobe was relentless. In 2009, he secured his 4th championship and his first without Shaq.
I really don't think people appreciate how great this guy is. And I learned early on as a broadcaster, you don't want to throw around the word great. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, this guy is great.
Solidifying himself as the unquestionable leader of the Lakers. And in 2010, he got his revenge on Boston with a gritty Game 7 win, earning his 5th and final ring. Through it all, the highs and lows defined the essence of the Mamba mentality, the drive to persevere, adapt, and rise above. Kobe didn't just conquer obstacles, he thrived on them, making history in the process. They call him the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. A player unlike any the NBA had ever seen. But before the lights, the trophies, and the MVP chants, there was struggle. Born into poverty in Greece, Giannis and his brothers sold items on the streets just to survive. His family, Nigerian immigrants, faced hardships most couldn't imagine. Some nights there wasn't enough food to eat. Yet through it all, he clung to a dream, one that felt impossible for a kid in a situation. The Milwaukee Bucks took a chance on a scrawny, unknown teenager. He arrived in the NBA at just 18 years old, barely speaking English, living in a new world, completely different from the one he grew up in. But Giannis was relentless. He spent endless hours in the gym, transforming his body, sharpening his skills, and building himself into a force the league couldn't ignore. Playoff heartbreaks piled up. Early exits, crushing defeats, questions about whether he could ever win at the highest level. But in 2021, after years of setbacks, Giannis led the Bucks to their first NBA championship in 50 years. In Game 6 of the finals, with everything on the line, he delivered one of the greatest performances in basketball history. Each of these NBA icons faced moments when giving up felt easier. Losses, injuries, self-doubt, personal tragedy. But they chose the harder path, to fight, adapt, and overcome. Their stories remind us that it's not about never falling down, it's about standing up every single time. If these tales moved you, share this video with someone who needs a reminder that heartbreak can fuel greatness. Because in basketball and in life, there's always that one shot that changes everything. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep pushing towards your own comeback story.